So, it has come to my attention that it has been at least 2 months since I posted a video. So, I was just sitting here cleaning up the deer rifle, getting ready for deer season. We got some target practice in today. It was a good day. We fired up the smoker and did some barbecue. Had a good time, and I was sitting here thinking, just cleaning my rifle, thinking, what can I do? What kind of video can I make right now just to, make some quick and easy content that's still enjoyable to watch? And I thought, why not a toolbox tour? I really enjoy watching toolbox tours. I like seeing what you guys have got. And I take a lot of pride in my tools. It's taken me a long time to acquire them, to pay for them, and boy, they ain't cheap. So you guys know all about that. Anyways, so let's check it out. Now, of course, everything I have isn't here. I have a lot of stuff at work, and I try to keep a list of that so I don't lose track of anything if I have to bring it home. But anyways, I kind of spread everything out through the garage and kind of compartmentalized everything. We got kind of our gun specific stuff right here for when I'm working on my guns. Any kind of household repair right here I can usually do out of this bag. And a lot of my woodworking and general carpentry stuff is like over there. Over here I got my vacuum pump for doing AC work, lawn and garden stuff right here. And then over here is the business end of things. I just got these a while ago. These are my gauge set. These are pretty nice. Not bad for Harbor Freight. They look pretty solid. I got my axes right here. This is a knife that my dad made. He's a blacksmith. And here we got my I believe it's a 7-drawer. Let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 7-drawer ATD lime green service cart. I like this one. It's got a little hole right here in case you want to run some cables. Have a laptop or some battery chargers up here. We got our sockets all spread out. Well, a lot of this stuff is westward right here. I just took the case, cut the handle out right there because I had this in a smaller Harbor Freight cart when I started out, so this kind of fit around the lock. But anyways, I kept the blue plastic case that it came in because I like the way everything's laid out. It's clearly labeled. I can grab it and I know right away if something's missing. So that's a good way to do it. I got all my impacts right here. A lot of this stuff's Harbor Freight. It works fine. And ball hex. Pittsburgh. Don't use them often, so they're alright. A lot of this is a blend of Snap-on, Matco. There's a little bit of Snap-on in there. Westward, Pittsburgh. I got some, I believe these are, I don't know if you can see that. These are Thorson. These are old school. I don't think they make Thorson anymore. Anyways, an old timer gave me those. Those are good. I got my fuel pressure gauge right here. Just a cheapo one, but it works. Remote starter button. Got my patches. A little magnetic tape measure. I'm doing some fabricating work. It's good to have that around. Got the ratchet drawer right here. I like my Matco ratchets. My old school Craftsman. Love that. Can't get those anymore. These Harbor Freight ones are actually pretty good. I keep some of these at work too. For the price, you can't beat them. Got a puller, bolt extractor set, oil filter wrench, bit driver. This right here is a tool that I made for pressing harmonic balancers onto big block Chevys. I use the washer that goes on the bolt. I put that behind here. And I put these two together to use as a thrust washer. This is just a piece of all thread, right? And I welded the one on the end to have something to put the wrench on. It works pretty good. we got that. Got a couple other specialty tools here. On a lot of the import cars, they got the brake drums in the rear are hard to get off, so you thread these in there. These are the right thread pitch to pull the drums off. Cam sensor tool for Ford 3-liter. Got our hose picks, chisels, O-ring picks, little picks, line wrenches. These are old Craftsman Professional. Bought these a few years ago. I don't think they make those anymore. Same with these pry bars. I don't think that they still make those. And here I keep all my metric wrenches. Got westward stubbies right there. Ratcheting serpentine belt tool. Gear wrenches. SK. Flare nut. Crow's feet. And I got these Blackhawk Proto combo wrenches. These are pretty good. I like these. I like these a lot. They just feel really good in the hand. Next we got, please excuse the mess, the squeezer drawer. We got our channel locks, our trim tools, trim panel tools. That would be included there. Battery terminal spreaders, wire strippers, hose clamp pliers, Allen's, long needle nose pipe wrench. These are for pinching off rubber hoses. This right here is worth its weight in gold. If you guys don't have one of these, I recommend getting it. It's 20 bucks off the truck when I bought mine, and it's great for installing or removing clips or springs or anything like that. This does the job better than anything. If you don't have it already, get one. This is all standard wrenches right here. We got our gear wrenches, double box end, stubbies, hiding back there. Line wrench, crow's feet, those are SK. We got our Blackhawk by Proto combo wrenches. These, they don't make them anymore either. And when I got this set, it didn't come with the 1 1/16. But the auto parts store across the street from where I used to work, they were selling a set of these. But he didn't want to. He had the 1 1/16, but he didn't want to sell just that wrench to me. So I had to hound him for a couple weeks before he finally sold it to me, so I could have the complete set. And underneath that, we got our Husky deep well 1/2 impact, some plastic trim tools, adjustable seal puller. See, this one, you can turn it in any different number of positions, which is a nice feature to have on a seal puller. Got our Craftsman nut driver set, and right here, the Persuader, the Mac 1/2 flex head with that long handle. It's got that nice comfortable grip on the end. Check it out. Right there on the switch to reverse it. First of all, it's labeled on and off. And it's got a little American flag right there. You guys probably can't see it, but it's pretty cool. It's a nice little feature. And this thing is solid. You know what? I had a snap-on breaker bar on my. I used to keep this on the work truck. I had a snap-on breaker bar on there. I was trying to get the drain plug out of a Peterbilt, and that thing, I snapped the head right off of it. But this thing did what the snap-on breaker bar couldn't do. It's pretty strong. It's pretty tough. Not bad. Mac did a good job with that one. Hey, we got the air tools. Got a Matco cooling system pressure tester. Got my Harbor Freight 1/2 gun that I like. I bought this thing when I first started out. A little cordless snap-on 1/4 inch ratchet. And I'll be honest, I use it once in a great while, but not enough to justify the cost. It's really not worth it. Some big screwdriver buried back there. A couple of 3/8 air ratchets. Die grinders. Air hammer, Matco. Silver Eagle air drill. 3/8 and 1/2 inch stubby impact guns. Got the Matco and the Husky. I love them both. They're good to have. And next we're going to move on over to the red toolbox here. Up top we got some, I'm not sure what you'd call these. They're like nut driver bits for the impact driver. So we got that. We got our torque wrenches here, 3/8 Craftsman, 1/2 inch CDI, basically snap-on under a different name. And the click type, that's all I like. I don't like those digital ones, they're too fancy for me. We got our Lyle stethoscope set back here. It's pretty good. Up top we don't have much, just the I bought these gear wrench double box end. We got the regular box end on this side and the ratchet end on this side here. They're metric though, so I didn't use them much. Where I used to work, I used to be a regular auto mechanic, and we specialized in classic cars, so this wasn't a very smart buy. But I like them though because, well, when I do use them, they're kind of nice because they got that 0-degree offset. So when you don't need a regular, most wrenches will have an angled head. These have no angle to them. So when you need that, you need it. So we got that. It goes from, I guess, like 8mm to 19. And got a cheapo screwdriver bit set here. I just picked these up for just working on electronics around the house. Got some roll pin punches and some oil filter cap wrenches. And I mentioned these in my tool haul video. These Mac stud extractors. Haven't really gotten a chance to use those yet. And we got another squeezer drawer, I guess, here. Our adjustable wrenches, hose cutters, snap ring pliers, vice grips. Got some big channel locks. I know they're Huskies, but I call them channel locks. Everybody does. We got those. Got our tin snips, hacksaws, some files back there. Why use a file when you can use a grinder, right? Those almost never get used. Got some junk, oil filter pliers, wire brushes, strap wrench, oil filter cap wrenches. I don't really have this one organized that well. This is all extra standard wrenches. When I was going to trade school, there was this program with the state where they provided me with some tools, and this was one of the sets they gave me. So I just keep them here in case I need them. I had these wrench organizers a friend gave me, so I just laid them out like this. I thought they looked pretty nice, you know. It's good to have doubles of wrenches. Here we got a little more specialty stuff here. 3/8 speed handle, some razor knives, ruler, AC line disconnects, fuel line disconnects, tubing bender. Got 1/4 inch and 3/16. Or no wait, yeah, 3/16. Right there. Don't use that often, but when you need it, you need it. Also got the 5/16 and 3/8 attachment. Got a compression tester right here. Cheapo set. Got a fan clutch wrench. And this I got off the Matco truck because I was doing a lot of water pumps on LS motors. This is it's got the pins on there to hold the pulley because it's got a pressed on pulley on the LS water pump. It also work on Chryslers. But when I bought this tool, it seemed like I didn't get a chance to use it after that. And I stopped working for that shop not long after, so I haven't used that tool once, but it's paid for. Here we got the cheapo Harbor Freight. Well, I'm not going to open it for you, but it's a disc brake caliper set for those weird disc brake calipers that got the piston that need to be turned in the rear on some cars. So I got that in case I need it. Got some number punches here. This is something my dad gave me here. I used to use it at work a lot, but then I just got the regular nut driver set. This is a ratcheting nut driver set. You can see I'm missing one of the bits. But this thing's kind of handy, but I don't use it that often. Most of my work now I'm doing at home, so there's no time crunch to get things done. So here we got a old Craftsman tap and die set. I got it at the swap meet. It's pretty complete. Yeah, that's nice. I got a Matco power steering pump pulley set. Used that a few times. If you don't have one, you'll need one eventually. For the GM and even GMs, Dodge, even Ford too. Got our Mac extractor set here. Harbor Freight bolt grip puller set. $10, or I think it was $12 I paid for it. It's worth every penny. Nothing wrong with that. Got our cheapo half moon wrenches that I got off the Mack truck here. I got the metric and standard. And this is about the only tool I've seen on a Cornwell truck that I liked. These scrapers, because they're heavy duty. You look at how thick that blade is, and it's got a decent edge on it. You got a cap on there. You could hit it with a hammer if you want. Be good for exhaust work or whatever. And below that, we got the hammer drawer. Got our dead blow drilling hammer. If I could just have one hammer, this would be it right here. This will do just about anything you need it to do. Got some wire brushes, tire patch kit, pickle fork, rubber mallet. All you need right there. And here, this is a little crowded, but we'll do our best. We got our Harbor Freight puller set, seal driver, piston ring compressor, McPherson spring compressor set for doing struts, front wheel drive cars. Got the old DeWalt corded electric impact, brake caliper spreader, snap-on. I think that's a step drill set. There's a cheapo extractor set down there, some wire wheels, DVOM, heat gun here for measuring temperature. I can't see it. Anyways, so we got that. Got our power tool drawer down here. I'm pretty partial to Milwaukee, so I got their 12-volt line here because I figured I won't need anything too powerful here around the house. So I got the drill and driver set, the grinder. I picked up this old. This is a 1/4-inch chuck actually. It's old school. Picked that up at a yard sale for $5. Just had to put a new plug on it, and she was good to go. So we got another bit set here, another bit set over there, right here, timing light. See that? Yeah. Got our grinding wheels, cheapo drill bit set, nice Mac drill bit set. This is a tool of my own creation here. Piece of iron pipe I use for pressing A-arm bushings into, well, A-arms on Chevy trucks or what have you. Just put that in there with the bench vise and press them in. So there you have it. That's my home garage. That's what I use at home. Like I said, I got a lot more stuff at home, or not at home, at work. A lot of specialty tools for diesel and equipment, hydraulic wrenches, things like that. But this is most of what I have is here. most of what I use to work on the cars around here, around on my own stuff, is what I just showed you. A lot of the stuff that I use to do my side work, my side business that I run out of the home here. That's also what I do here. So hope you guys enjoyed that, and have a good night. This has been the Rolling Stone, the stone that keeps you rolling.